Hello, I'm ABXToyCat, and welcome back to what will hopefully be the start of a brand new series on my channel covering customized Superflats. This is my favourite feature that came in with the last update because it brings so much creativity to the game, so much customization, and really just so much fun for survival. Because if, like me, you like survival but sometimes it gets dull, every single week you can reinvent the definition of survival with brand new goals, brand new challenges, and just a brand new bunch of fun to have, really, especially if you're going to be playing with friends or even if you're playing by yourself. So, yeah, today I'll be showing off a cool Sky Village style game mode. That's what I'm going to be calling it. But first of all, if you do want to see this as a weekly series on my channel, please do like it and let me know. It would help out the channel a lot, and it lets me know you want to see more of this sort of stuff. Anyway, yeah, let's show you this week's one, which, like I mentioned, is called Sky Village, because I was looking for something Skyblock-esque, but what I found instead is almost more fun, because by having one layer of gravel over 40 layers of air and then lava, what happens is gravel will not fall until there's a block update next to it. That's a complex kind of term, but it basically means as soon as a piece of gravel falls, all the gravel falls. And because there's always some reason starting off that chain reaction, you only have a certain amount of time until only your structures on the world will be left. And since in this case our structures only include villages and strongholds, the one stronghold, it means that basically you have a real challenge to get to your villages and then use those as your only source of getting a lot of resources. It's a bunch of fun for a lot of reasons that I can explain as we go in, but yeah, if you want to know how to make this, this is the setup you need here. You need to be plains biome, and you want to just have villages and strongholds on. I've turned on decorations because these other ones don't work, but even this has no real effect. You can turn this on or off, it makes no difference. But yeah, I'd also recommend a seed for this one. This is the seed I just show off on Seed Sunday. I'll link in the description or somewhere how to get to this, but basically it's a seed with quite a few villages built in, so you never have to worry about having no villages and just dying. So yeah, finally bonus chest turned on. World size I'd recommend classic, but whatever you want to have. And yeah, let's show you how this works out then, shall we? So we do have host privileges turned on, just so I can show you oh yeah, that's fine. Just so I can show you exactly how it looks, you know, for a lot of stuff that I need to fly for. And yeah, let's show you what happens when you spawn in. So you will see your bonus chest somewhere in this spawn, but I think that is the event that starts. Okay, you need to get into there quickly before it all falls down next to you. Okay, so ideally, you want to get yourself these saplings. They're the only thing you 100% need, and then it's gone, and you can only get back here later to get the rest of that stuff. But yeah, let's take this and let's run to our first village. So, as you can see, this is how it works. When the gravel falls, it updates all the blocks next to it, and it makes those fall, and it creates a very fast chain reaction that creates some really cool issues. So, if you don't have any saplings in your first chest, you're kind of limited in how much fun you can have here. But what's really cool is once you get to your first village, you can see that's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger as we run away from it. It's basically, you know, once you get to your first village, you'll notice there's always going to be big chunks of gravel missing. This is because when you're not nearby, it kind of just estimates the way stuff works. And as you can see here, it just kind of estimated that all the gravel had already fallen. So this will happen to the rest of your village, and I'd recommend trying to keep as many villages in safety as you can, because a lot of them will just fall down with the gravel. They don't realize. Also, there's my stronghold. That's nice. But they don't realize that there's all this crazy stuff happening, and yeah, you need to watch out for that. So as you can see, this stuff will all fall too. I think that's a villager in the lava over there too. This stuff will all fall too, and you want to kind of like, this is the village you need to stay safe in, but as you can see, there's no pathways built in with the whole thing because they're made out of travel too, and that means they fall in the lava, and I just thought this was pretty cool. So basically, the only way, you know, the only things you can do here is you can get your chests from your, you know, your villagers if you want to, but as the world slowly falls away, oh, diamonds, wow, that's an amazing start, but as your world slowly falls away, the only way to get from place to place is to use your wood, which you can only get from, you know, saplings, which you need to have, of course. You can make a cobblestone generator if you get some iron, which again, only from chests and stuff, and you can do a lot of cool stuff. But the main cool thing about this to me is because, like I mentioned, the game mode is called Sky Village. You have to trade with villagers if you want to get stuff. So if you want to get iron and you weren't lucky enough to get a chest, you have to find a blacksmith who's willing to give you some iron in exchange for your emeralds, which you need to, of course, farm through various methods. And to get from the places, you need to make oak planks, and yeah, it's sky block, but with a lot of cool twists that I think makes it cool. Like the fact that the villagers generate in this really cool glitchy way. Like if you look down there, there is a house indeed. If you look down there, that plant went all the way to the ground. It is very fun, and it is very strange. So if you want to know how you actually grow your trees, because you've got the saplings but no dirt, you do have to, in fact, like go to one of these villages and tear up their stuff. It's very interesting and very cool. So let's show you around the world just so you can see what this looks like from, like, you know, the overhead perspective. Because, like I said, when you're not nearby, it does estimate the way the ground falls, and it creates some really strange results. So first of all, here's our stronghold. It's floating, which makes it a real challenge. And the end goal of this, once you've, you know, traded enough and you've got your society going, is to kill the Ender Dragon, which is, of course, amazingly difficult because you need to find Enderman, and you need to get to the Nether, and then you need to, you know, traverse this stronghold, which is a super cool stronghold because, you know, you have to, like, work your way through it. But, of course, there's lava all here, and that's, of course, something you don't want to have yourself fall into. So, it's a bunch of really cool challenges and parkour and stuff. Of course, you're going to have limited blocks to jump around this whole thing. And then, eventually, once you've got your IF Enders and you've got your Blaze Rods, you go to the end, and you see if all the stuff you traded so far is enough to kill the End Dragon. I think it's a pretty cool game. You can see the skies falling here, too. And it creates this really cool effect because, for the longest time, the whole world won't fall down. You'll see there's loads of just floating bits of thing, and this means that getting from village to village, sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's difficult, and it's always unpredictable and crazy. And that's what I love in game modes. I love it when it's unpredictable, I love when it's crazy, and this this game mode is definitely a little bit of both. For some reason, by the way, I don't know what it is, like some blocks generate all the way down to there, sometimes you get like stuff like this happening. It's very, very weird the way the villages look, but it is just a part of the game mode. So yeah, Sky Village is a very fun survival-based game mode. I might play it on a stream if you guys want me to as well, but if you do want to have more fun with survival, if you're done with Nuclear Wasteland survival, or if you just also look at this, if you're done with it, or if you just haven't generally played it yet, there's a whole bunch of things you can do with it, and I think this is for you. So, want to have more fun with survival? Hopefully this helps you out a lot. I love how villages are either stranded or dropped in lava. There's no real middle ground here. And a house just generated fully down here. It's really cool. But yeah, lots of cool stuff. Even if you just want to explore this in creative, it's crazy fun because you see, like, when you're not, like, looking at it, the blocks just kind of disappear. They don't even fall. They disappear, which is really, really strange, really, really cool. And it does, in fact, give you some really cool formations. So, yeah, I hope you did enjoy this video. I hope it gave you some inspiration for... Do you see that, like... The gravel, it's like a gravel carpet because the block is actually missing there. And yeah, if you want to have some fun in a game mode, then like it if you do like it, share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching, and I really don't know what... Okay, there we go. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.